Namasika, Venia Benya. Namasika, Venia Benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out to embrace you in this now moment. As you speak about your spirituality, it is important that society begin to think of it differently than how they have in the past. Spirituality was sometimes confused with religion. Spirituality had a perception of being separate from you, that you might reach towards or ask for assistance. However, spirituality is something that is within you. It is that personal, private alignment with your own soul, and you are the only one that has that direct alignment into source through your soul. So many people have done a wonderful job of changing their focus or their belief system. I would invite you to consider maybe those very subtle or unconscious ways that you too have created changes and transitions. As you open to this greater awareness within you, not only is it your access to the entire universe, but it is your access to create the life you want to have. I would ask you, while you're still here and present, to consider letting go a belief system that you are stuck, that you cannot change, that no matter what you do, this is just your destiny. This is just the way that life is going to be. Because you truly have a clean slate and you can make changes. Take a deep breath in, breathe into your heart center. And as you do so, create that ball of light. Just picture it or feel it howsoever you prefer. Ooh, what was that? But create this ball of light so that it may form within your heart center, connecting to your heart, connecting the physical with the non-physical through your energy body. And as you have that perception, send it down through your solar plexus, down through your sacral center, your root center, and let it go into Gaia. As your alignment expands into the various aspects of Gaia, it is creating an anchor for you, and it is also allowing you to receive information from her. You allow that energy to flow back up as it follows that column of light that you already sent down. And then you send it up through your throat center, your third eye. It's going through your head center and your crystalline energy body. And it goes up until you align with your higher self. As you connect to your higher self, take a moment and look around. It may be as if you are getting an overview looking at your life. It may be that you see the various tasks that you are working on in your life. This is a place that is a blend of your divinity and a blend of your human experience. From there, you send that stream of consciousness or awareness even further up. It follows that thread of energy until you automatically merge with your soul essence. As you feel your consciousness merging with your divinity, you expand into an even greater perspective of who you are. As your soul, there may be that perspective of different lifetimes. As your soul, there may be that beautiful, expanded light that is you. It's important that you open up all of your senses that you may take in and receive information. You are here. This is you. This is you as that direct link into God. This is you as the many lifetimes that you have lived. This is you with the unconditional love for you, the human, in this lifetime. I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you. As I look around, I can feel our energies merge as we come together. And as we blend, everyone shifts so that you move into the space of the all that is. Take a moment and look at the all that is. As we're here in this now moment, there is the energy that is in alignment with I, the goddess of creation, and the work that each one of us do. Therefore, as you see within your space, perhaps there continues to be the energy of the Vesak festival. Perhaps there's some of the expanded energies from when the eclipses took place. Perhaps as you're looking at this space around you, you can see what is important for you to know about yourself at this now moment. I'm looking at each one of you and reading your energies, trying to discern what direction for this evening. Let us speak for a moment about vibration, which can also be referred to as frequency. And the ways in which that is so important to you in your life. I invite you to begin by breathing in, feeling your energy again, focus within you. And as you do, as you're looking around, without your eyes being open, look or feel or know what is here around you. Some people get a blank space. Some people get bits and pieces of information. And then others get very detailed information. I'm going to send, well, let's see, let me think about this differently. If you're already in discernment about whatever it is that is happening to you, then just remain within your frequency. What I see for those that are starting to open that door and are still trying to figure things out, for just about everyone within here, I see that there is a sense of being suspended. That doesn't mean your feet are 2 feet off the ground, but it's as if you are each sitting or lying down on a very comfortable position, but yet the space around you is filled with energy, but you still are in this very comfortable position. Within your consciousness, we're asking to discern what is in this space with you. If you have something that's been on your mind, you're trying to transition, then chances are some of that energy is in here with you. If you have been seeking to manifest and don't seem to be able to do so, what you're seeking to manifest is probably also within this space. Having spoken of that, I now see that everybody has a much better alignment. Consider, if you will, a fifth dimensional vibration. The fifth dimension has become quite vast. So, if you will, within your consciousness or within your mind, feel the flow and invite into this space a fifth dimensional frequency. Then look back at what you had created to be within this space. Is it exactly the same? Does it look different to you? I ask you simply to notice. Let's consider now the fourth dimension, which is a different frequency. And as I speak of that one, for some of you, there's a sense of even more details that are coming out for you. I'm not even going to go into the third dimension because that's irrelevant now. My intention is that you have that perception of what is vibrating at about the fourth dimensional frequency, and then what is vibrating at about the fifth dimension. And as if sometimes it might be an overlay, sometimes it might be two side-by-side perceptions, I invite you to discern what is different. Of course, your experience may be totally different. What I notice as I'm looking at the majority is that when you look at what's around you in this place of suspended energy, things that are more aligned with the mental body, analytical reasoning, analytical discernment, is much more specific when you're vibrating at the fourth. And then as you look at the fifth energy, suddenly some of those things that seem so important are no longer within your perception. So look now at what's around you. There may be something new. There may be other things that you used to work with, but you no longer work with. As you consider whatever this may be, I ask for you simply to consider that there is a difference between that perception of the fourth and that perception of the fifth. Because we are here in the All That Is, I invite you to slide your energy up to the highest aspect of the fifth dimension, or maybe touching into the sixth. The frequency is a higher frequency. The density is much less. There's a great deal more transparency. And for some of you, suddenly you're seeing things much more clearly. the more that energies integrate into the earth, and the further away that you get from that lower vibration of the third dimension, you will have a much greater ability to flow up and down between these vibrations and frequencies. Another aspect of changing your vibration is that certain things that are important to you in one space are no longer as important in a different space. The closer that you are into the everyday earth plane reality, the more focused people are upon everyday tasks, things associated with the mental body. And the more you get into the higher, lighter frequency, the less important those are, and the more spiritual your focus is. So look around. With that perception inside of you that I've just been speaking about, does anything change? I love to look at this because there is so much that is happening right now upon your planet. You are constantly being inundated with impulses of energy that are doing exactly what we are doing right now. These impulses of energy work with you through your consciousness to shift and change your vibration, which in turn changes your perception, which in turn is reflecting your frequency. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. As I look at each one of you, rather than seeing an image of each of you as a person, some sitting, some laying down, and then tasks like rotating around you, I now see each of you as this flame of light. What that is doing for you is assisting you with integrating that higher frequency. So much so that when I look in this space of the all that is, I see only the higher frequency. This is similar to how your soul may come across. However, this is the consciousness of you in this lifetime. In some ways, it seems as if I simplify things, but in truth, this is what every person is already going through in their unconscious minds. And by bringing it forward into your consciousness, you can not only feel much better in your life, you can manifest much more easily. And this is the way that you can live. Let's clear that out for a minute, as if you're just clearing out this space. And as you do so, just look around for whatever message is here for you. You may read it, you may feel it, you may just know it, you may hear it. Each one of you is receiving a message that is about your next steps as you move forward in life. I can feel the waves of energy as they move through each one of you. Okay. I can hear a lot of you asking to know if there is an aspect of you that is living out within the universe, or where is your soul from originally? The second one is a little bit too big and expansive because there's too many variables. But let me just take a moment and speak about your soul. Even just using those phrases, for some people it feels awkward and uncomfortable. As your soul, you have lived out within the universe. You have lived in other universes. You have lived on this planet. Some of you, it's brand new. Others of you are very ancient beings associated with Earth. As your soul, it has the ability to have many, many, many lifetimes that are all happening at the same time. And what is growing, changing, evolving in each of those lifetimes comes back into the soul, and it creates a change for you. This is one reason why it is so important for people to clear out the past, be it past lifetimes, the past about this lifetime. In doing so, you no longer have those lower frequencies that are holding you down. You can then naturally move upward and vibrate at that higher frequency. take a moment and put forth the question, is there anything that is important for you to know, be it this current lifetime, something from the past or the future in that discernment of a timeline? What is important for you to know? What's very interesting is that I heard, you've arrived. And then I heard over here, you've arrived. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you. So that anyone at this moment that is working with energy, as all of you are doing so, you've arrived. Your consciousness is here. Your unconscious is opening up, expanding, aligning, supporting everything that is you as your soul, as your spirituality, as the person living this life. Consider how important that knowledge is for you. Because as you are opening up, as you are receiving these downloads within you, you are accepting that you are this big, huge being of light. As your soul, there may have been times that things were a struggle. There may have been times when you did things that were not necessarily beneficial to others. The key is not to wallow in that vibration, but to understand it is but a part of the whole and transition it into the higher, lighter frequency. I can feel another wave that just went through each one of you. The more that you're in the higher frequency, the easier it is to let go things that you don't like about your life or about you. So allow that higher frequency to become a part of you and let go anything that no longer serves you. Whew. Take a deep breath in, breathing within you, and again, open to that perception within your consciousness of where you are here in the all that is. Some of you may have shifted and gone to a completely different place. It is completely fine, whatever it is that works for you. Be open to receive whatever messages will come your way that are giving you this information, that are supporting you as you move into these higher frequencies. I invite you to gather back together as a circle or as a group. As you come into this group, be fully present in the highest vibration or frequency that is comfortable for you. Allow that light to shine forth from you. You see coming up within the center of this group that hologram that represents the earth. As you look at this hologram, you can see it spinning and turning. You each infuse into it not only that which is going to fully support you, but an intention that anybody else that is ready to receive this can open to their own divinity because you've set the precedence. You send a piece of that, it goes out into the universe, aligning with those that are integrating it into the universe. You send the remainder down into the earth. It goes within the center of the earth, mixing with the magnetics and the crystals, and it moves outward. Your alignment with Gaia allows it to anchor and come up within you so that you can take a moment, and just as you were in that space and you could perceive your consciousness, perceive what it is here on the earth plane. Chances are it's going to be different, but you can still be open to receive. You bring back the remainder of your consciousness. It slides back down through that alignment. The remainder of your soul is there in the soul plane. The remainder of your frequency comes down through your higher self, and you stream it down into you, the human. And as you do so, it's going to bring you back anchored and present within you. Everything in your life has a vibration, and because it has a vibration, there is a frequency that is associated with it. It's from you, the person, to the relationships, to the people around you, your home, your work, everything has a frequency. I invite you to begin to pay attention in such a way that you can now understand, here's where I am, here's the relationship with whatever else that may be. Allow yourself to also integrate that much greater amount of your own divinity, because through that, you will also shift and elevate your frequency. The reason for wanting to do this is that it gives you a bigger perspective of your life. It helps to heal your physical, mental, emotional bodies, and it allows you to live to the best way possible in this lifetime. Beloved, know that I am ever with you and within you. Ansaluia.